guys, what's up? NFL Weekly back to you once again, and today we're going to look at my predictions for the NFL playoffs for the wild card matches, along with divisional round predictions. So yeah, once again, these are only predictions of my opinion. So yeah, here we go. So let's get started in the AFC. Let's look at Steelers versus Bengals. Let's look at that match there. So we've got the number 3 seed going against number 6 seed, and the 5th seed going against 4th seed. But on the 6th versus the 3rd, this will be interesting to me because Steelers have got a good offense, but their defense is a little sloppy. Okay, Bengals have got pretty good offense and defense, but let's see if Andy Dalton's back. If Andy Dalton's not back, I'm honestly gonna have to go Steelers. I think their offense is better. I think their defense needs work, but if they fix that, I think they'll win Bengals. If Andy Dalton is back, then that actually might be a Bengals win potentially, but I honestly have to go Steelers. I feel like Steelers they're pretty hot right now, and they're doing pretty good. So Steelers, I have to go with. They're going to win that Bengals game. So Steelers will go up against the Broncos if they do win, and no matter what. So let's look at the Chiefs versus Texans game. My prediction for this game is very easy. I believe Chiefs will win. I feel like Texans don't have enough weapons. Their defense isn't good enough, in my opinion. I mean, of course they got J.J. Watt and all that, but they just don't have the weapons overall, defensively and maybe even offensively, to stop Chiefs. I feel like Chiefs are overall a better team. They're well-rounded, and they've won like 10 in a row games. So Chiefs, if you're on a roll, you're going to do good, and I think Chiefs will go against Patriots for the divisional round. So, once again, my predictions was the 6th seed, which is Steelers, go up to Broncos, who are the 1st seed. The Broncos are 12-4 against Steelers, who would be 10-6. Patriots would go against the Chiefs, 12-4 versus 11-5. And this will be neat. So Broncos versus Steelers would be the first divisional round. Here's my prediction. The thing that matters in this game is, will Broncos have enough weapons offensively? Because we already know their defense is so pretty powerful. I mean, it really is. It's a really strong defense. But the question is, will they have a quarterback, Brock Osweiler or Peyton Manning, that will be able to stop that Steelers offense? Well, defense. Sorry. Will they have enough force to score enough points to win the game at Mile High? So I do believe they will. I do believe their defense will work well, and I believe Broncos are a pretty good well-rounded team if their offense does perhaps work. But that's a little flaky. I can't decide that. But I think their defense alone might have enough. And I think Broncos will actually win this game against the Steelers. And I do think Broncos will move on to the AFC Championship. Next game, Patriots. I do believe Patriots will... That will be really interesting, actually. Just Chiefs, I don't know, they're doing really hot right now. That will be a close one. Honestly, I'm going to have to go with... Chiefs. They've been on a roll. They've been doing very spectacular. They've been going all the way. I do believe that their offense might be even enough to go against the Patriots, and I do believe their defense is easily enough. So if Patriots do not have their special targets, in general, I do believe Chiefs are on a roll, and I think Chiefs will win the Patriots. So AFC Championship, Broncos versus Chiefs is what I'm predicting. And I have to say, I'm going to have to probably go with the Broncos. I feel like Broncos, their defense is strong enough, even though they got throttled by the Chiefs. I still believe they have a chance, and their offense might redeem itself and make a win. So Broncos, I think, are going to be the top of the AFC. And moving on to the NFC, this will be interesting because there's a lot of other good teams too in the NFC. Excuse me. Let's look at the Seahawks versus Vikings. Right off the bat, honestly, I'm going with the Seahawks. I think Seahawks will probably win this game by probably a 10-point lead. I think Seahawks have enough weapons offensively, not to mention their highly advanced defense, which I just saw in the Cardinals game. And their defense has been pretty flaky the whole year. But their defense finally, I felt like, grasped itself, whether the Cardinals really tried or not. I feel like they got 3 picks, and they also got plenty of coverage that was exceptional by far. Their offense has been playing out of Russell Wilson's mind. So Seahawks are on a roll. I believe Seahawks will win that game against Vikings and move on to Panthers, which are the 1st seed. Next wildcard game, Packers versus Redskins. I have to go with Packers on this one. Redskins overall well-rounded team, but I feel like Packers have one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL. Hopefully, Aaron Rodgers in this case can potentially, do well. And if he does, I think the offense will work well along with him. So I think Packers offense will be enough to stop Redskins alone. Because Redskins, as good as a team they might show and as good as a team they might be, at 9-7, which is pretty good for them, I still believe Packers have enough weapons to stop Redskins. So that means Packers would go on to Cardinals, and Seahawks would go against Panthers. Cardinals versus Packers. Let's look at that divisional game. In my opinion, I'll show you what I think about that. Cardinals versus Green Bay Packers. I think Cardinals, no doubt. That's probably the easiest game out of all the playoffs. I mean, I'm sorry, but Packers they don't stand a chance. Cardinals offense has been doing it so exceptional. Even with the loss against Seahawks, they've still been doing, rather well. Cardinals have got pretty good defense, especially against Green Bay we saw. And I feel like there isn't much Packers can do to stop Cardinals overall. So Cardinals with the win there. Moving on, Panthers versus Seahawks. This one is going to be probably the hardest one for me to decide if Seahawks do win the Vikings and go on. This one's hard. The question is, Seahawks have been doing actually pretty good in the playoffs going away. Well, they did they played the Panthers a few times at the Panthers Stadium, and they won. I think everyone when Russell Wilson was there. But Panthers are a pretty rough, strong, very powerful team offensively and pretty much defensively too. But this one will be close. But I don't know, man. I think Seahawks are really hot right now. I really do. I think they've got enough weapons. I think Cam Newton's good, but Russell Wilson's better. I feel like Russell Wilson can get out of the pocket quicker. He's faster, and I feel like he can throw just as good in the pocket. So with the mixture of the QB and the power of the defense, I feel like Seattle could win Panthers. And Panthers barely won Seattle at Seattle, though. But they barely won, and Seahawks weren't even at their prime. So I'm honestly going to have to go with Seattle. Because Panthers, by the way, have not had that hard of a schedule at all. So Seahawks, I think, are trained better, and I think they have a good chance. And I actually do think Seahawks will win that game. Moving on, Cardinals, I do believe will move on, like I said earlier, to the NFC Championship. And I think Seahawks actually will go to the NFC Championship, too. My prediction is Seahawks versus Cardinals, NFC Championship. The winner of that, I have to go with Cardinals. I feel like Cardinals have the offensive power to stop Seahawks. Even though Seahawks destroyed them, I don't feel like Cardinals are trying their best. I feel like Cardinals have got more in stock, and I think Cardinals will win it and go up against the Broncos in the Super Bowl. So there you go, guys. Those are my predictions for the playoffs overall. And hopefully you liked it, guys. And so have a good one. See ya.